automatic investing going into 2023. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I'm going to tell you what I've done and what's worked for me. Welcome to my channel. My name's Blalock. I post videos every Sunday on here. I post vlogs on my channel as well as personal finance and wealth building videos, which I'm super passionate about. Now, this strategy has helped me a lot. It's helped me take one of my accounts from just a couple $1,000s to over $100,000. Now, the reason this has worked so well for me is because in the past, I've tried what most of you had probably tried to do yourselves. That's trading stocks, that's trading options, that's trading Forex, that's trading cryptocurrencies. I've tried it all, and none of them have been as effective as investing in the long term and doing it automatically. So what is an automatic investment? It's a great way to ensure that regular contributions are being made to your portfolio. The simplest way to put it is, let's say you have a bank account. Instead of saving your money in that bank account, what you're gonna do is pull a little bit of money from that bank account every week, every month, however you like to do it. I do mine every week. Let's say you pull out $100 every week. What you do is you invest that $100 into some type of index fund. Now, what's an index fund? An index fund is basically a group of companies. Instead of investing individually into one stock and betting on that one stock, what you're doing is investing inside an entire fund. Now, there's many different brokerages you can use. One of the brokerages that I've used for the last few years now has been Vanguard. The reason I use Vanguard is because they have extremely low cost fees for investing, and they offer really great funds on there. Now, I'm going to let you do your research on what funds you want to invest in. Personally, I invest into two different funds. So although I have a Roth IRA, I also have a brokerage account. Inside that brokerage account, I invest into the S&P 500 index fund. I also invest into Vanguard's total stock market index fund. The way my investment portfolio sits right now, I am currently investing $1,080 invested into VTSAX. I invest $1,300 into VFIAX, which is the S&P 500 index in Vanguard's terms. And then I also contribute $500 to my Roth IRA, which goes into VTSAX also. However, your Roth IRA and your brokerage account are two different things. Now, what I've done and what I recommend you guys looking into is investing into your Roth IRA first. Now, the Roth IRA allows up to $6,000 per year. So if you fill up your $6,000 every year in investments, then go ahead and start a brokerage account that invests also. I start by filling up my Roth IRA first and make sure that's filled for the year. I then contribute the rest of the money to go into my brokerage accounts, which contains VTSAX and VFIAX. Now, if you're going to do this strategy, you've determined what your financial goals are. Now, I'll be turning 25 here shortly. My investing strategy is to invest all the way up until I'm 55, 60 years old, and using a simple compound interest calculator can really help you define your financial goals. On average, the stock market returns about a 9 to 11% return every single year. So when I'm calculating my numbers and my financial goals, I always go with a lower number using about 8 or 9%. So once you have your brokerage picked out that you want to use and your defined financial goals, you then have to create a budget on how much you can afford to allocate every week or every month to put towards that fund. Another reason why I think this investing strategy is going to work so well for me and many others is because it's super simple. It's a boring way to invest, but on the flip side, it gives you more time to allocate towards learning different skills if you want to get into sales or trying to increase your income so you can then increase your investments. I think all of us can admit that 2020 to 2022 were some crazy years, and we saw such a fluctuation in the stock market from reaching all-time highs to going right back down again. And I'm a true believer in time in the market beats timing the market. There's so many different platforms that allow individuals to invest on their own. There's no more need to go into financial advisors and paying high cost fees just for them to do the same exact thing that you're going to be doing. Some of the different fund options you can invest in would include like a bond market fund. You could do a total stock market fund, which is what I do. And then I do an S&P 500 index fund. So to do a quick recap on why I'm going with this strategy moving forward and not trading cryptos or trading stocks or trading options or trading Forex is because, one, it's worked for me. It is insanely easy that anyone can do it. One day you'll open your account back up, you'll check your amount, and you'll come back to this video. So to do a quick recap, first thing you need to do is pick out your brokerage. Like I said, you can look up a few different brokerages. The one I use is Vanguard. I'm not sponsored by Vanguard in any way. And they've got super low cost fees, which is extremely important when it comes to long-term investing. Second thing you want to do is create your budget. So after all of your liabilities are paid for the week or for the month or however you like to budget, find a certain amount of money you can set aside that you can allocate to invest every single month into these funds. The third thing you'll do is go ahead and pick out which fund you want to invest in. If you're a little bit younger, I would recommend getting a little bit more aggressive with your investing strategy. If you're a little bit older, you may want to invest more into bond markets or something with a little bit safer approach. However, that's completely up to you. I invest more aggressively because I have time on my side, and the fluctuation in the market for the next 5 to 15 years does not affect me in any way. Once your fund is set up, have it withdrawn from your bank account every single week or month or however you decide to do it. Link your two accounts, and once they're set up, you won't have to touch it again. Money will just be pulled out every single month. The best thing about doing all this is that you don't have to know anything about trading stocks. You don't even have to know what stocks to pick. All you basically have to do is find a fund that has been performing about 10% per year, which the S&P 500 is. It takes less than 15 minutes to set up an account. That 15 minutes will set you up for the next 50 years. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'll answer everything that's down there. My goal with this video was to tell you guys what I've been doing for the last few years with my automatic investing and how important it is to continue doing it now going into 2023 with all the fluctuation that we've seen in the market. The power of dollar cost averaging is huge, and it definitely adds up over time. I hope you guys can join me on my wealth building journey. See you in the next one. Peace.